Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this session, we are going to see non-clustered index in SQL Server. So it contains the key value and row locator, right? And if the table have clustered index, so it contain the clustering key. And if that particular table does not have any clustered index, so it contain the pointer to the row, right? And miss which is point to the physical location of the row. This is referred to as a row ID. I will explain you in the detail. This is the patient table, correct? And it contains only one clustered index, means primary key. And if we see the definition of it, patient ID, and patient ID is the primary key, correct? And it having the clustered index. Okay. And in non-clustered index, there are two scenarios. Okay. It contain the key value and row locator, right? First of all, I bring the definition in front of you so that you will understand easily. Yes, if the table have a clustered index, then it contain the clustering key. If the table not having the clustered index, then it contain the pointer to the row. So I am explaining you. First of all, means it contains key value and row locator, right? Row locator it means two things. One is the clustering key or pointer to the row. Means there is a some hexadecimal address in front of them so that we can go to the that particular row, right? So this is the first situation, means if table have a clustered index, then it will point to the clustering key. If that particular table does not have any clustered index, then it point to the pointer to the, means that it contains the pointer to the row, right? So these are the two conditions. First of all, this is the practical example I have to show you, right? Select star from patient where patient name, I'm just first of all top 10 select, yeah, right? And first name is equal to 99 something. Okay, here P of name, first name. Okay, right? And you will get one record, correct? I'm going to add execution plan here. Just click on a, yeah, control M. So in background there is execution plan we'll see, and here you can see how many records right now in the uh, patient table. So if we go through that, yeah, 11 lakh, about 1 million record, right? And then I'm selecting only one record, right? So in execution plan you can see there is a 11 lakh 90,000 records are available, right? And we are just selecting only one record from them. So from searching point of view, we have to add an index, right? And whenever we are continuously selecting from application first name is equal to this, so it will scan the entire data, means there is a that particular table contain the first name, right? So it will check first name is equal to this, first name is equal to that, and then it means entire records it scan, right? That's why here is the index scan, clustered index scan option is here, correct? And index scan is nothing but the it scan the entire data, right? And that's why number of rows to be read at here as a 11,000, sorry, 11 lakh 90,001, right? So first of all, print screen, you can see this data, right? And what I'm going to create the non-clustered index on the PF name. So here there is an syntax, or you can see there is a missing index details. So just copy it and create index. Okay. So here ix underscore patient underscore first name. Okay. And yeah, on which column patient table is the table name, and there is a first name is the column. Okay. Execute it. So it will what happen in the background. So entire records are scanning first, sorting first, and then it is going to be creating the index, right? So it is inserting the means index insert operation done, right? And if you are going to select it again, means select star from patient where first name is equal to PF name 99. So you can see there is a index seek, correct? Means out of 11 lakh 90,001 records, only one record is scanned, number of rows to be read. This operation happen in the background. Yes, you can see, and here you can see. Yeah. So there is a drastic difference. Means you can see estimated IO cost here is a 0.003, 34%. So that is the importance of the index in the SQL Server. So it will fast searching and grab the data very quickly. Correct. And next thing is that here is the key lookup occur. Why key lookup occur? Because it first of all it grab the data from the particular table, right? And it means point to the particular PF name 99, and after that it is there is a star. Star means collect all the information from that node, from that particular row, and from that particular row means what is the clustering key. So here is the 99, correct? So based on that order data is stored, so it will go to the 99, means whatever the structure of the index is like, let's say there is a 1, then there is a p of name. First of all, I am just bring the some top 10 records. Okay, here this is the index structure. Okay, sorry, copy. And in clustered index there is a simple, means clustered index contain the lib pages, means it contains the data actually, correct, based on the clustering key. But in non-clustered index, this is the your key, correct? Means first name is the on the first name you have applied the clustered, sorry, non-clustered index, right? And then here is your clustering key, means there is a row locator, means where we have to check. Here is the either row locator or a row address. So clustered index is already available. That's why it is kept at here, right? Means based on that particular, suppose PF name is equal to 99. So 9 or 99, right? So if there is a 9, and so it will, yeah, which is the clustering key? 99. So it will go to that particular address, and then entire row will be select, and you will get that data, right? That is the simple logic behind of that. And one more thing, suppose let's say you applied only p of name or miss first name, then select star from patient and then see the execution plan. There is a index seek is called, correct? Why index seek is called? And there is a previous operation, there is a key lookup happen, correct? There is a one more operation I have to show. Yeah, there is a select star, and you can check the difference in between these two. There is a keylookup happen. Keylookup happen means entire data star means you will get, you require complete data about that particular key, right? Means there is a 99 key is the non-clustered index, right? And means on first name there is a non-clustered index, and p of name you are going to be search means this is the key, and on the basis of that you are selecting the entire data, and here is just the first name means it already have the first name, so it is going to be in the clustered index. No, means it contains the actual data, it just find the data and just giving you the first name. That's it. That's why there is a no any q lookup occur, right? And now we have to check the second scenario, means that particular table does not have any index, or a, there is a no any miss primary create key on that particular table, and there is a in background there is a clustered index, so there is a nothing, means there is a simple table. So we have to see that scenario. First of all, I am dropping the existing table and then creating, means it does not have any clustered index, correct? And just I'm select inserting the 3000 records into it, right? First of all, disable the execution plan, execute it. And so what it does, actually it will going to insert the these three records 1000 times. Okay, we mentioned there is a go, right? So if we select star from emp, so what will happen, you will get number of records means 3000 records, and I am also inserting one record, that is the 56 Sunil. So right now, how much record you will get? Yeah, 3001, and Sunil at the last. And if you see the execution plan of where name is equal to Sunil. Okay. So in, sorry, here is the execution plan, and yeah, this is the estimated execution plan, and this is the actual execution plan. So in execution plan, you can see table scan is there, and it scanned the entire data, means 3001 records, because no any index is available on that particular table right now. Correct. So such a table we already seen as a heap table. Means there is a, means entire table it scanned, and it is checking where it is Sunil, where it is Sunil. So after the 3001 records, it will get, yeah, that Sunil record. Means here estimated number of rows to be read as a 3001. Yeah, we seen there is a 3001 records are scanned, and then we have to create the non-clustered index on the name column, right? And here you can see in execution plan, yeah, table scan is there, and sorting operation is done for the 3001 records, and in a one there is a operation, there is a means it inserting into the index, right? And that index contain the, what index contain that particular name, means there is a Sagar, Ajit, Saurabh, means based on that they are inserting the data, and in front of them means there is a key value Sagar, Ajit, Saurabh, Sunil, these are the key values, and in front of them there is a row locator, means where that address is stored, correct? And means where that record is stored. And if you are going to execute this command, means query select star from emp where Sunil is equal to, yeah, name is equal to Sunil, then see the execution plan. here is the key, here is the RID lookup happen. Why? Because it grab the entire row. So previously there is a key ID lookup happened, and right now it is the, I have to show you, there is a impatient. Actually, I dropped that index. First of all, yes, and select star from here and execution. So you can see there is a key lookup, correct? And here is the row ID lookup. Row ID lookup means entire row is going to be searched. And here is the, you can see there is a estimated number of rows to be read. Only one, means out of 3000 records, it only searched, means not go through the all the records. It directly go to that particular record, Sunil, and it giving us, right? So you can see there is a estimated operator cost as well. Yeah, this is the previous screenshot, and here you can see there is a 3001 records, right? And yeah, 3001, and it is the only one record right now. And yeah, means there is a estimated operator cost, you can see CPU cost. So there is a much more difference while getting that data. And after that there is a row lookup, means there is a row RID lookup is happen. And here I'm just making the name, okay, name from EMP, and then see the execution plan. So here indexing is called, correct? And there is a, means it is not going to be row. That particular name itself contain that particular Sunil, so it does not go anywhere. It just found that, yeah, that name is available in that particular table, and it is grabbing that particular name. But here there is a star, means whatever the table information, means whatever the table columns, so that all the data, all the columns we will get, and you will getting the data with the help of that particular indexing and row lookup operation. Yeah, this is the important thing. Means we can create the non-clustered index on a table. It having or not having the clustered index, means both the cases we seen. Means there is a patient table having the clustered index. Then what is the operation happen behind the scene, and then there is a particular table does not have any clustered index, means there is a plain table, means heap table. So what is the operation behind of the table, correct? So we seen all these two scenarios, and right now the situation like that, suppose I'm just cleaning the data previous, yeah, there is a select star from patient where p of means first name is equal to uh, p of name 99, and last name is equal to, okay, here is the this. Okay, so what it does in the execution plan, you can see indexing and it will search the data, right, quickly. But actually it is giving the priority to the first name. And if I am giving the priority to add here last name and then first name, so we can check that particular index is calling or not calling. Okay, in execution plan you can see, yeah, there is a index calling is that, right? And which is there is a first name, right? And if I'm not going to select at here, means commenting that particular first name, and then execution plan is saying, yeah, that last name does not have any index, that's why I'm going to scan entire data, right? So in previous case, it helped, correct? means when first name, because whatever the data, based on this we are getting the data quickly, and based on that again it searches the data from, yeah, here. So exactly that data we are getting and key lookup is happen. But if we make the scenario different, means last name as the here, then that index is not helping, right? Actually, to be frank, there is only two scenario. One is the scan and one is the seek, correct? And after that, there is a why forget into the clustered, non-clustered, right? Scan means entire data will be searched, right? And but in terms of the seek, specific data will be searched, means it will be more faster, means seek operation. And scan, there is a table scan or a index scan, both are the same, means uh, in terms of the clustered index scan, non-clustered index scan, and table scan, these are the three operations are come under the scan. And in seek, there is a clustered index seek, non-clustered index seek, okay. And there is a, here you can see index seek operation, and there is a in bracket non-clustered index seek, correct. So yeah, means there is a no any table seek operation, there is a non-clustered index seek and clustered index seek, because table is the heap table, correct, means particular that table does not have any indexes, such a table we can call it as a heap table, okay. And let's see some difference between the clustered index and non-clustered index. Means as we see in definition, means it contains the data pages and it contains the clustering key or pointer to the row. And next thing is that maximum indexes, clustered index only one, and there is a 999 non-clustered index we can create per table. And index ID. So when we create the index, clustered index, at that type, that index ID 0. But in terms of the non-clustered index, that is the greater than 0. And performance wise, clustered index is fast. Why? Because it contains the actual data. It is directly going to that particular record and it is fetching. But in terms of the non-clustered index, there is a some slowness because there is a row ID or a key ID is happening. That's why it is going to be a slow. That's the reason. And if we have to make the, this is the situation, right? Means in execution plan, if you search, select star from employee where name is equal to Sunil, right? So in up, upper situation there is a, means above situation there is a index seek is called, but here is the index seek and row ID lookup happen. But I have to make at here in, I have to avoid the row ID. What I have to do? I have to consider the other columns as well. Means in star there is a two columns. Suppose let's say ID, comma name and salary, right? I'm going to concentrate on the second statement only. Yeah, EMPID. As we know, first one is the clustered index seek. Sorry, non-clustered index seek, right? And here you can see there is a row lookup happen because of the ID and salary name, salary. We have to catch from that particular location. That's why it is the row ID lookup, correct? And how to avoid that? So while creating the index, we have to include the column name. Okay, include ID, comma salary. So that particular table contains, so means that particular index contain that data. Okay, that's why there is a row ID we can avoid. Okay, first of all, I am going to drop the existing index, drop index name on EMP. Okay, and going to create the new index EMP ID. Okay, and yeah, create it. Then uh, select the this data. Okay, you can see the execution plan. Previously, there is a row ID lookup happen, and right now there is a index seek because it contains the all the data that particular index is does not going to be anywhere. Such a indexes are called as a covering index, means each include clause, right? And there are some different types of indexes as well, means like as I shown you already, means in the PPT. Mm, Yes. So non-clustered index means we seen the basic definition about the non-clustered index, what it contains and how to be applied to for the parse searching. And these are the some unique, correct? Means these are the some types of. There is a unique index, covering index, composite index, filtered index. Okay. And there is a one more thing, means from data warehouse point of view, there is a column store index, or we can call it as a columnar index. That is also good from DW, means OLAP point of view. And yes, and we seen there is a table C index seek operation, index scan operation, table scan, correct? And in the next session, we will go through the subtypes of non-clustered index, correct? And if you creating the non-clustered index, you can simply mention the create index as it is, correct? That is also possible. Means if we are not mentioning here, there is a non-clustered, so it can also apply the non-clustered index. Means there is a no need to, but in terms of the clustered, we have to mention clustered word. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.